Have you ever picked up your phone to check the time, then looked up and felt that gross little drop in your stomach because half an hour disappeared and your mind felt busy, jumpy, and tired all at once? That moment feels small, but it messes with a lot more than one lost break. Most people treat this like a self-control problem. They act like you just need more grit. You don't. The thing in your hand isn't just a phone anymore. It's a tool shaped by companies that make more money when your eyes stay on the screen. So in the next few minutes, I want to show you the trap that feels like a game, the design choice that removes your natural stopping point, and the fast fix that makes your phone feel weirdly dull again. If you don't see what's happening, your work blocks shrink, your sleep gets thin, and your head stays noisy. The real trap starts with one lie that feels normal. The app looks free, so your brain files it under harmless. No bill shows up, no one asks for cash, but the cost is still real, and you pay it with minutes, focus, and the clean stretch of thought you needed for the rest of your day. That trade sits under almost every app you use. The company doesn't win when you pop in, do one quick thing, and leave. It wins when you stay longer, tap one more post, watch one more clip, then come back later because the habit is already in your hands. More time on screen gives them more chances to show ads, send prompts, and keep you coming back. Once you see that, some of the shame starts to lift. A lot of people think phone addiction means they're weak or lazy, but that misses what's really happening. The habit often starts before you even think. Your hand moves first, then your mind races in after it and tries to explain why. Picture a hallway lined with doors. You opened your phone for one plain reason, maybe to check a text or look at the weather, but each door offers one more thing to peek at, one more reason to stay, and soon the first reason is gone. You didn't plan to wander. The path pulled you, and that pull gets stronger in your softer moments. When you're stressed, bored, lonely, or worn out, your brain wants relief fast. Apps are built for that exact state because they give you quick change, quick color, quick noise, and a fast way out of whatever feels hard right now. So your phone starts to feel less like a tool and more like a reflex. That's the fight most people feel without naming. You want a long, calm focus so you can finish your work and feel good at the end of the day. The app wants the opposite. It wants repeat checks, split attention, and a mind that stays easy to interrupt, because that pattern keeps the money flowing. A lot of people try to fix this by pushing harder, but pure discipline usually folds once boredom hits, and that's because the system starts working before your best thinking has a chance to speak. When you get that part, the tricks behind the screen start to look a lot less random. The first trick is the maybe. You check your phone, and maybe there's a good text. Maybe there's a funny clip. Maybe someone liked your post. Maybe there's nothing at all. And that mix keeps the loop going because your brain starts chasing the chance of something good, not just the thing itself. That's why the swipe down to refresh feels good for such a tiny move. Your thumb pulls, the screen waits, and you feel that little spark of excitement. You're not thinking, I need this information. You're feeling, maybe this next one will be good. Think of a scratch ticket you can use all day. Most tries give you nothing. Some give you a small win, and once in a while, you get something that really lands. That uneven mix trains your hand to go again because the next try always feels like it could pay off. After a while, that starts to change what focus feels like. Work that moves slowly starts to feel dead, even when it's the work that actually helps your life. Reading a hard page, writing a report, sitting with one idea, all of that can feel dull because your brain got used to quick change. Fast, new stuff starts to feel normal, and quiet effort starts to feel wrong, when really it's just quiet. Then there's the second trick, and this one hits harder than most people notice at first. The feed doesn't end. There's no last page, no clean pause, no little signal that says, you're done now. Your thumb keeps moving because the screen keeps giving you more. And without a stopping point, your mind slides into that foggy state where time goes missing. Picture pouring cereal into a bowl that fills itself from the bottom. You keep eating because the bowl never looks done, and your body misses the chance to stop and ask if you're even hungry anymore. That's what endless scroll does. It removes the moment where you could step back and choose. And once that stop point is gone, the app doesn't need every post to be good. It just needs the next post to exist. A weak clip can still lead to one more swipe. A boring post can still carry you into the next one. So the feed wins even when the content barely does, because the motion becomes the habit. There's another layer that makes this worse, and you've felt it if your phone lights up while you're trying to do one real thing. Notifications and red badges don't look like much, but they work like tiny open tabs in your head. The second you notice, one part of your mind starts leaning toward it. Something is waiting, something is unfinished, something wants a check. You might not even unlock your phone right away, but your focus already took a hit. That's the part people miss. Distraction doesn't start when you tap the screen. It starts when your brain marks something as pending. So now you're trying to work, but one slice of your attention is off to the side, tugging at you, asking what came in. This is why a few short checks can mess up a whole afternoon. The damage isn't only the minutes you spent looking, it's the reset after each check. You lose the thought you were building, the rhythm you had, and the small bit of effort it took to get into that deeper mode in the first place. Then you try to restart, hit resistance, and your hand reaches for the phone again because your brain now links hard moments with easy escape. Run that through a normal day, and it gets ugly fast. You wake up, tap one alert before you're fully awake, and your head fills with clips, updates, and other people's noise. Later, you sit down to work, hit a tough part, and your brain remembers the fast door out. By night, you feel fried, but rest still feels hard because your mind spent the day waiting for the next flash, buzz, or swipe. So the real problem isn't just screen time, it's attention getting chopped up all day. If the screen trains your eyes with speed, color, and surprise, then the fix starts right there, where the pull begins. The quick win is grayscale mode. Turn your phone screen gray, and it starts to lose a lot of its pull. That bright red badge stops shouting at you. Photos lose their shine. Videos feel flatter. The whole screen looks less like a treat and more like a tool, and that gives your brain less to chase the second you unlock it. This works because color makes things feel louder and more tempting. It makes icons pop and feeds feel alive. When you strip that away, the screen gets dull in a useful way, and dull is good if you're trying to stop reflex checks before they turn into long detours. You can test this without turning your whole life upside down. Use grayscale during work blocks. Try it in the morning so your day doesn't start in chase mode, or switch it on at night so your phone stops looking like a late night snack. If you want a stronger reset, leave it on all day. It won't erase the habit in one shot, and that's fine. You're not looking for magic. You're adding friction, and that gives the calmer part of your mind a chance to step in before autopilot takes over. Pair that with one simple rule. Name the job before you unlock the phone. Time, text, map, music. One job. When the job is done, put it down. If you open the phone with no clear job, the apps will gladly hand you one. If gray starts to feel normal after a while, move the worst apps off your home screen. Make your thumb work a little harder. One extra beat can be enough to break the reflex. Do that, and your phone starts feeling less like a magnet and more like an object. If the screen gets easier to leave when it turns gray, that tells you something plain. The pull was never just usefulness. Someone designed it to keep you there. So the shift is simple. You don't have a broken brain. You've been using tools built to keep you looking. And once you see that, you can stop blaming yourself and start fixing the setup. Try this for one full day. Turn on grayscale, then pay attention to each time your hand reaches for your phone, especially in those blank little moments when you don't even need it and just want a quick escape. That's the moment to catch. Don't wait for Monday. Test it in your next work block. If your screen already feels less tempting in gray, then the app wasn't just helping you, it was training you.